here, 2 hours, just under 3 hours in. It probably could have been quicker, but it's my first time doing this, so I needed a little bit of practice. But less than 3 hours, much quicker than my Moonveil video on how to kill Margit really quick. I believe this is going to be quicker, if not slightly more fun. I don't know. So we have the Sword of Night and Flame, and we went and leveled this thing up to +9. We started as a Confessor because I started with the highest Strength, Dex, Intelligence, and Faith. And we just need 12, 12, and 24 and 24 to use this thing. Oh, that's it. Hold on. Okay. We're perfect here. We need him to get a... Oh, yes, right there. This should be a one-shot kill. No! Oh. Well, we are very close to the one-shot kill, gang. Dang. I'm actually going to give you guys visuals compared to my Moonveil video. I feel like that's going to help out a lot with this one. Step 1, you could do as soon as you get Torrent. I did some extra stuff like upgrading my flasks and hitting some graces. If you wanted to do this for speed only, you could do this like... Now, I don't know why you'd want to do it for just speed, because you're going to get there no matter what anyway. Time is just a variable. But after this bridge in Limgrave, you're going to find your Somber 1. It's going to be on this guy right here. From the Castle Morn Rampart, Side of Grace, you're going to run through here. This is kind of a long run. Just kind of follow until you get to the coast on the left. If you find the red jellyfish, you're there. This is where you're going to get your Somber 2. From the Church of the Cuckoo bonfire, or Side of Grace. You're just going to come here and do your way through here. This is your Somber number 3. So here, I actually think you're going to start the Calum Ruins Side of Grace. And work your way down here, you'll see a giant bird just eyeing you on top of a perch. It's kind of an iconic thing you'll see. Is he chasing me? He is. If he chases you, you might want to restart. You're probably going to get kind of clapped by him. But on this route, I've already killed it, but there is a scarab right here. What I did is I actually jumped down here, and I hit it with some throwing knives. You want to hit it with range to get it to fall down and kill it. That's how you're going to get your Somber 4. Alright, so for your 5th one, Celia Crystal Tunnel, don't worry, you don't got to go inside. But if you do get teleported here, just know as soon as you exit, go right. Well, hit the shore and then go right. You're going to get your Swamp of Aeonia pop up. Keep following the coast until you finally see these rocks and this branch kind of sticking up, and go through here. On this, right there, you're going to see an item by the ball. That is going to be your Somber 5. Hit this schoolhouse classroom. After you get into Raya Lucaria Academy, after you get your 3, you can get the 6 and the 7. This is the hardest work you have to do. But it's kind of like the Volcano Manor skip. I ride this elevator down all the way. Kind of boring, but considering what you get, I think it's worth it. You're going to want to see this guy, and he's going to kill you, but you want to die in a very specific way. Roll into him. This has to kill you. You have to get grabbed, and the grab attack has to be the thing to kill you. So you're going to get teleported here, and it looks very scary, but trust me, it's not really. because you're about to become OP. So I did this and I survived with like 12 vigor. It's kind of like roll off here, hit some rocks, and boom, you're somehow alive. Drink your little like flask, and boom, you're kind of here. I'll show you the route to get the 6 and the 7. Kind of go up here, some stairs. Now there's a lizard. Okay, so up the stairs, there's gonna be a lizard here. I killed him to explain during the video, but I jump on this, right? I jump over here. Then jump on this roof. You're kind of just Assassin's Creeding your way to number 6, and it's gonna be on that body right there. It's not glowing for me, but it'll be glowing for you. The 7 is surprisingly very close. Again, ignore the lizard if you can. He will one-shot you. And if you do die, big sad because you got to do that whole run back where you got to fall off the cliff and go through the lava again. I guess that's not too bad. I don't know the range of this attack, but I assure you it's probably going to be one hell of a playthrough. There's going to be a lever here. You gotta hit the lever, and it drops this bridge. Or I guess it raises the bridge, but you know what I mean. Then you're going to want to jump on this peg. Oh, yes, we did it. Okay, so once you're up here, pick up this item right here. That's going to be your Somber 7. I'll go ahead and show you what to do, because if you come down here early game, you're not going to be able to get back. So this is important, very important. I'll show you what to do. Jump off and kill yourself. You can't fast travel out of here when you get teleported. Now, to be able to fast travel, to counter that, you need to hit a grace. Now there's no graces where we just were. So kind of run through these bats. I'm going to speed this up, it's just a lot of falling. Once you've made it here, you may have to kill him. I had to kill him because he followed me all the way to the grace and I couldn't rest at it. You're going to find the grace. And once you rest at this, by golly, you can finally fast travel out of here. And you should have your 7th one. From Grail's Dragon Barrow, this is going to be your 8. Drive straight to the tower, and you're going to see another scarab. I'm unsure of where it spawns exactly because I've killed it. But it's going to be either here, but I think it's up here. It's a small one. He's got kind of a lot of health, but you got to break him. He's going to give you your 8. And from here, actually, I can show you immediately. As soon as you get your 8, come right down here, and at this round table of like chairs is going to be your 9, and that is how you get 1 through 9. Just like that. You really, there's only combat here is fighting the scarabs. This is the site of grace you'll be at after doing the castle skip. It's in my Moonville video, but if you haven't seen that video, it'll be at Gatefront. Just follow this road. You're to skip the loop that takes you to Margit and keep going. Find the little bridge here, jump off the broken bridge, and skip the whole castle. And this is where we're at. Now from here, it is a very, very long run. This is the most boring part, but this is why we did this run. But it's, I'm going to double speed this, and it's probably going to take about 90 seconds. So skip ahead if you need to, if you already know where the Carry Manor is, because Carry Manor is where we are going. I'm gonna note here, if you're making this run before you've gotten your smithing Somber tier 3 and you need the glintstone key, it's actually, if you're taking this route, it's actually just right here behind this dragon. Okay, so fun fact, I didn't know this until, like, last playthrough, but King's Realm Ruins, you can just hit an invisible wall at the back. You don't have to do the little cliff jump on the left. I didn't know that. You can just attack this wall and it opens up. And you have your Grace and you have Ishi. Okay, once you're at this Grace, you can almost smell your build. Come out and follow this path. The main story path is to go at this fork, keep going straight, and you go into the castle to go fight the boss. Or you can go left here where it's a dead end. Whereas I like to call it a shortcut. Drop down at the little crack here. Follow the broken here. We're to be safe. I haven't made the fall twice, but we're going to be safe. The ladder is guaranteed survival. Hit the ladder, hit the chest, and that's where you get your Sword of Night and Flame. Okay, so leveling up a Somber weapon to +9, and also getting the stats where you have 12 Dexterity and Strength, and 24 Intelligence and Faith is expensive. So to fund that, we need some souls, or some runes. To do this early game, you're going to get the Morning Star, and you're going to get some blood grease. And you're also going to need a gold foot, like one of the gold prickled feet, what do you want to call it, for rune, enhanced rune acquisition. Now I've already killed him, but there's a dragon here at Fort Ferrith, and you're going to use your Morning Star, and you're going to coat it with blood grease, and you're going to whack on him. It's going to take about 5 minutes. But keep whacking on him. You'll, if your blood grease runs out, just craft some more. To craft blood grease, you're going to go down here to Fort Hate West. Once you enter Fort Hate, you're going to find a lot of blood rose. It's half of the item to craft blood grease. Now, when you start the game, you can't craft it. You need the book. Well, luckily for us, the book is in this door and on this dead body. And I can craft it. Right here at War Master Shack. You're going to spawn here, looking straight, just go right. And there is some root resin. And just from that, item crafting, blood grease. We made 6. And you don't need the Morning Star, but it comes with built-in bleed. If you're starting this for some reason with a samurai, your katana is going to have bleed buildup off the rip. But if you want to start with Confessor, you have to level up a little bit less to reach those stat requirements. And the Morning Star is very easy to get. If you're going to your Somber Smithing Stone number 2, it is right here in this little chest. At the very beginning of the game, from the Church of Ella, you're going to run out here to the side. You don't have to kill the Tree Sentinel, but I'm very curious. After you leave the Church of Ella, you're going to kind of go down this route here. Just be careful about the skeletons. Don't forget to use that when the dragon is about to die. Don't use it when you start killing him, because it's got to run out before you kill him, because it takes a minute. Wait till he's probably about like 1/5, one quarter health or less. Probably like a 10th health, if you can. I know how bleed works. It's kind of hard to predict, but use that when he's gonna die. You'll get like an extra 30,000 runes almost, I believe. So to recap, you want to start the game off. You have the little route to go get your Somber smithing stone shards 1 through 9. You can do this in really any order you want to. Whether you farm the stones first, you get the Sword of Night and Flame first, or you level up first, it doesn't matter. You just want to make sure you have all 9. You want to have the runes to upgrade, and you want to have the sword. And farm those smithing stone shards by doing that route I showed you. Get the Sword of Night and Flame in the route that I showed you there. And then you're going to want to, probably the most difficult part is getting a Morning Star, putting blood grease on it, and then killing that dragon. But other than that, you can do that in probably about 2.5 hours. It took me a little bit longer because I went and got some flask upgrades too, naturally through the game. I went off the beaten path. I had to do some catacombs and some tunnels to get some extra runes because I wanted the runes to level up. If you don't need to do that, don't worry about it. If you do, you should have a pretty good Sword of Night and Flame to wax those pretty easily.